Shalom, shalom, familia. So here we are. We are back. And today I just decided to share a transmission for the coming energetics and just letting you know that on this timeline, if you feel exhausted, if you feel intensity, if you feel a lot of noise, is normal. Like we are getting upgraded. Our body energetically is getting upgraded to the new timeline that we're passing through. In the ancient calendar, in the Chinese calendar, we're closing the serpent year and bringing forth the new year of the horse of fire. This means that these energies that are coming is about motion, direction, fiery, like manifestation. All of these energies, the intention of it and the cosmos itself is to direct the next level of manifestation. Last year, it was about shattering the old skins, the preparation of the vessel, the preparation of our own container in order to receive the current energies. And we may still feel in it. That's why we pass through that level of intensity. It was just preparation. It was just revelation of light. It was just the tikkuns, the corrections that our soul choose in that timeline in order to prepare the container, the vessel for these times. Now are the times to manifest the desires of the soul. And that's what I want to touch today. Desires. As we know and the sages know, desires are the core of creation. Everything was created through a desire of creator, from prime creator. And we carry that seed within us. So it's important to understand how we can channel and align ourselves to the highest desire of our soul. That at the end is to become more of the light, right? In this process from which we are remembering, we live in this physicality, and this physicality, we carry what we call the ego self. The ego self start focusing in self-centered wantings. Those self-centered wantings is what we call cravings. Now we can call it lower desires. However, the word desires is so sacred. It comes from the Greek, from the stars, from the light, that it doesn't relate as much. So let's keep desires as sacred, and then let's call cravings as those lower wantings that the ego is constantly seeking for quick gratification of the light. And this is the mundane things, the addictions, the lust, the cravings that we have, that we want things right away, just to feel that we are just seeking gratification. And this is also calling for selfishness, center wantings, just for the self alone. What I mean by that is when you just focus about your own wanting without thinking in the collective wanting. And here's like the discernment between, okay, when do I focus about me and about others? And this is one of the teachings, core teachings of Kabbalah, that yes, the path within is within yourself. The path within, it's going deeper into thyself. But it's in the process of unleashing those cravings, those wantings, and going deeper in the non-self. That's where your highest desires of the soul, that's the driving purpose feeling to add something to this reality, to create, to give, to share, to radiate light, to support others, to support your well-being as well. Because the desire of your soul is to remember itself. So from that process, it's the solution of the lower wantings is about me, is about me, is about me, is about me. And then we start changing it about I am a channel of the light. And from that channel of the light, I'm going to be able to reveal a higher purpose within myself. As I become more aligned with Creator, creation comes to me and is manifested through the highest desires of the soul. Once we tap into it and we clarify the energies that are coming, you see how life, the timeline change. Now it's about how can I become more aligned to the energetics that I'm channeling instead of just focusing on the lower wantings. Those lower wantings are good, don't get me wrong, like it's part of the process. However, those lower wantings are going to be fulfilled if we fulfill the higher desires. Like the lower wantings about the quick gratification, it's what keep us being like in this physicality and density. As we start peeling it, we're going to be able to tap into a higher dimension of consciousness and be able to live from that space. So now, knowing this, what I'm sharing all of this, it's the energetics currently are about the desires. You're going to feel a push to bring forth your highest desires. You're going to feel a push to really, really start manifesting and taking the actions needed in order to manifest the higher desire of your soul. That is unique to you. It's unique to you. So once we clarified about this is the desire of my soul and this is my craving of the ego, let me focus on the desires of my soul. Once you do that and you align constantly, how we do that is a daily alignment. Every day we wake up and what we do, my main desire today is to share the life to those peoples, to those souls that are ready to receive all the transformation of life that I have within myself. When you start calling in your group, when you start calling in revelation, when you start tapping into prayer, and prayer becomes the living state from which you are, and that relationship of guidance is the one guiding the way for you, then every morning you just open yourself and you know what? I'm calling the souls that are ready to receive my light. I'm calling the souls that have the container, that have the vessel in order to receive that light. How can I expand my container as well? And every life situation that you cross that day is for you in order to reveal, to expand, to correct that vessel into a higher timeline. So once you have that intention, and this year I'm going to speak a lot about volition. What is volition? Volition is the energetics. You can see volition similar like intention, but volition is the energetics behind every action thought. It's the particle, it's the spark of light that guides every action in life, every thinking in life. That's why with the right volition and the right intention, if your intention and you say and you command that today, everything that happened in my life is for my highest timeline, you now know with mindfulness that whatever happened that day is because your soul chose it. It happens. But now what we're doing is claiming mindfulness, awareness, commanding and knowing that yes, today I know that whatever happened in my life, I know that I'm protected because I'm living in prayer. I'm living with the connection with Prime Creator. But now, whatever happened that day, I know that is a blessing. And my soul desire is to reveal that blessing. Let me call in the souls, the angels that are going to help me to reveal that blessing. And this can be through different life situations. Sometimes can be intense situations. Sometimes can be a blissful situations. But now it's about the awareness that we gain and the equanimity to detach from the character. Is what we call in Kabbalah the nefesh. And we tap into the neshama, the higher souls, to observe, to contemplate what is it, and just allow reality to be without reacting to it, but becoming the vessel of the light and now commanding and knowing that whatever is in your life is because it's meant to be. So now we are tapping into new energetics of a new timeline. It's for you to choose. The choices is how we have the free will. Which timeline are you ready to embody? How is your vessel in preparation of that light? If you passed through a very difficult times last year, that's a good sign that you shatter a lot of layers, that you deal with a lot of intensity, meaning that the diamond within yourself was being crafted. Now is the time to, okay, now with that diamond, how can I radiate the light in that diamond? How can I put the diamond in the right position for that light to spread everywhere? And you are going to be able to see what the diamond have inside. It's about alignment. And the key for alignment, first awareness of the desires. So it's just clarification of your soul desires. What are you feeling the drive to share, to be, to become? All of those within desires are there for that reason, are amazing. Once you clarify those and then you see the lower desires, or as we call it, the lower cravings, just as the counterpart that is creating the polarities. Now you have the choice to say, you know what? Let me choose higher desires. How do I do that? It's just becoming mindful every day, cultivating my connection with Prime Creator. And from Prime Creator, you know what? I know that everything I command, I speak that, and I know that everything that happened today is for the highest timeline, even if it's intense. And now I'm calling in the souls that are ready in vessel and container to receive what I have to share. Same like I'm doing with you right now. If you're watching this video, it's because your soul felt the call to watch it, felt the call to receive that energetics. And from those energetics, now we're able to dive deeper into itself and maybe serve you to have an upgrade, or just by the fact that we are acknowledging here in presence right now that I'm speaking with you, is to bring forth that your container right now is ready. Your container, your vessel is ready to radiate that light. It's about the alignment, how you can open a channel to become the receptive for that transmission to be, through those actions to happen. Yes? Okay, all right. So hope that this served you. Many blessings for this new chapter. It's gonna be, and it is beautiful already. So let's close with a prayer. Okay. Yes, let's breathe 3 times. Vaya to inhale, exhale, exhale. As today we open for guidance creator, prime creator, to guide these new energetics within ourselves as we're feeling the call to share our higher desires, as we feel the guidance of a spirit, as we feel the push to drive the desires of our soul. Now we become receptive, our vessel is ready, and we call in the vessels, the souls that are ready to receive our transmission, our revelation, our giving. Now is the time that our soul is ready to be in alignment with Prime Creator, with the light. And as I manifest desires, I see desires being manifested in my life through blessings, as I command every morning that whatever happened that day is a blessing for my soul, it's a light revelation for my soul, and I give thanks. As gratitude is the key for me to reveal light, to acknowledge light, as everything is blessing, everything is divine. Now you grant me your eyes to see beyond illusions and to go deeper in my heart, to live from a space of the soul. Now I command and I ask to grant me the strength to refine that will, to set boundaries that honor my soul, and to embrace devotion with discipline as my path of freedom and truth. May my endurance, perseverance be guided by divine wisdom, and the judgment, the guilt, the shame be softened by love, by compassion, by mercy. With this, I open myself to the new energetic of the Olamame. Hey family, so thank you for your time and see you in the next one.